So you've now done the initial knowledge check and it's time to start homework. So how do I get this grade up to what I want it to be? So I click Start My Path over here. And the first thing you will see is a learning page. The learning page breaks down how to do the problem. This is where most of y'all will look at how to do the problem and learn how to do the problem. This is a nice example of how to do it. On the right-hand side, you have some different resources. You have the bottom one prints it. This one is a messenger instructor. It will take a screenshot of the page you're on and send it to the instructor, so you don't have to type out these fractions. Just send this and say, hey, I have no idea what they're saying. Can you help me? This is a dictionary ebook. The calculator's right here. The calculator is adaptive. So on this problem, it's saying you should be able to do this without a calculator. Most professors are okay if you use a calculator on those problems or not, but check with your professor. But we will use this calculator a lot. There's also one more button up here that I will show you in just a minute on a different problem. But how do I get credit for this? So you learn how to do the problem right here on the learning page. You click Start, and we get into the problem to actually do it. The goal on these problems is actually to get about 3 in a row right. Sometimes it's 4 out of 5 or different things like that. So you see the +1 up here. It says excellent, keep going. I click next. I go to the next problem. I'm going to do this. I click next. So now I get +2 and I get double credit. So I'm almost done. If I miss one, that's fine. Let's say I put the wrong number in here or typo or something. It takes away 1 point, but it gives me that same question again. So as long as I get it right the second time, it's not going to really knock me back at all. So now I'm right back to where I was. Okay, got that one right. So now if I get the next one right, 85, I get +2, I get double credit, I click next, and now I say I am done with that problem right here. And what it tells me is how far I am from reaching my 25% progress goal. So throughout the semester, you'll have these progress goals that will keep you on pace to finish the class on time, okay? So if I return to home page real quick, if you look over here in the left-hand corner, it says I have 28 of the 44 topics done, and this one's due on Sunday. If I were to get done with this one early, it just moves me to the next goal. So these are markers that help you make sure you're getting done with the homework in time. It's okay if you miss these. That just means you're behind for the next one. So if I go to the 50%, if I only get 30 of these done, I'll say 40. If I get 40 of these done, then I go to the next one. I've got 4 extra topics I need to do to get to 50%. So like I think about this as like a marathon. If I'm running a race and I got to be done in a certain time, I have markers set up. At the 1 mile, I need to be this far. At 2 miles, I need to be this far. At 3 miles, I need to be this far. So there are markers set up along the way to make sure you get done with the whole pie by the end. Okay. And then if I look up here at the top, the mastered are what I get right on the knowledge checks, and then the learned is how many I learned right there. So this keeps track of how many topics I've learned, and this number will increase every time you do a topic. One other note on the homework is you can click this drop-down menu up here in the upper left-hand corner and jump around a little bit. This filters stuff out. It will never let you jump to something that you don't know how to do, okay? It's going to make sure you know how to do part A before you move on to part B. So you can jump around a little bit, and if I scroll way over to the right, actually these are all things I can do right here because I am in the ready to learn category. So you can filter and jump around to different topics if you want to, and it's never going to let you jump to something you don't know how to do. That one other resource that I showed you on the right hand side is this one right here. This is a instructor resource that I have put in there. These are constantly being updated, so this may look different when you look at it, but these will have data or extra notes and extra things for you to do. There may be a drawing, there may be a video when you get to harder stuff, but please click on that because that is, if you get stuck, that will help you do that.